Hey guys, it's Misty with my paper cuts. Today I'm coming on to share a little plan that I've whipped up for the month of December. So, in talking with some friends, including P, what's up, P? I have been sharing kind of my process of how I do a little bit every day and then bring my projects together at the end so that I can mass produce and do larger projects and still get them accomplished. I don't always have a full day to sit and just craft, and so I take 15 minutes here, half an hour there, and then the days that I do have a full day, I can get more done. I do have a little bit more than full-time job. And my family has a dog rescue that I'm involved with, and I also have a foster dog here who is ill. So I don't have, long stretches of free time all the time. So in sharing the projects that I have been lately, I've been getting lots of questions about how I get, so many things done in so little time. And so I thought, to celebrate the me time that I take every day to do something crafty, I would do a different kind of December daily, and that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to do a little hashtag to share my stuff that I'm doing, but so it's going to be hashtag a different kind of December daily. And for 2020, this has just been an odd year. And unfortunately, that means our holidays are going to be different too, and not necessarily in a good way. Normally in a December daily, we would be sharing our activities and our traditions and outings and traveling and all of the things that we would do with lots of family and friends around. And unfortunately, this year that just can't happen as it normally would. So I figure for me, living by myself and having such a tight schedule most days, that I would share what I'm doing to celebrate December, to celebrate Christmas, and to make sure that I get out of this stressed out, overwhelmed, emotional headspace and, to shut that side of my brain off and to turn on the creative side. And like I said, if it means just 5 minutes of sitting and coloring, that's what I do. I have to do something every day. It is my sanity. It is my outlet. It's my voice in a lot of cases because, with the jobs we all have and the things going on in the world, we don't always have a voice. And I feel like our art is our voice. So if you all will join me, each day I'm going to try to share a little short video and share with you what I did that was crafty that day. Some days it might just be a 1 or 2 minute video showing something I colored. Other days it might be like the thing I'm going to share today, which I spent a bit more time on, but it was only, a couple of hours, and it was pretty easy to accomplish for some things that I already had done. But throughout this month, I will be sharing the types of things that I did to make this project come together faster. So hopefully that might inspire you, or hopefully my little journey this month with my different kind of December daily will inspire you to just take a few minutes every day and celebrate you and your expression and your art. And like I said, your voice. This is just paper to a lot of people, but to us it's so much more. So before I get all sappy, I wanted you guys to have something pretty to look at. So this is, again, my Sweetest Christmas images from Minte. And I'm still working with this collection. I'm almost done with it, but I still haven't cut into this. And so I'm sure I will probably just use my ScanNCut and cut out all these images at some point and just keep them somewhere, because they are definitely interchangeable with other Minte collections. So what I did today was another project inspired by the Secret Santa. One of the things on the list was an altered notebook, and I haven't done one in ages. I used to make them all the time for my coworkers, but lately I just haven't done them because we haven't been in the office. So I haven't been inspired to do that kind of a thing. So this is what I came up with. And what this is, that I've made these a dozen times before, but it's a chipboard cover, and it's 5.5 by 8.5. And on the cover here, I did make all of these flowers in pieces, and I'm going to try to zoom in here. Let me see if I can get you some good light there. So I have Some poinsettias I made that were layered with the pattern paper, and I also have one that I did with just white paper that I watercolored, and again with the berries. And then I've shared these on a project before, but when I did those flowers, I made a bunch of them. So I still have 3 or 4 more clusters like this pink and blue one here. And then these colored poinsettias here. Sorry guys, a little dry. So these colored poinsettias here are just, they're made with the flower mold, and they are made from the pattern paper. So you can see the texture there that the flower mold gave. This one has some gold stamens in it, which I left further out. I liked the dimension that that gave. And then in the center is some gold stickles. And then on this one, they are pulled in a little bit tighter. They are the pearl white ones. And then there's some pink distress stickles down on the bottom of that. And then on the back of each of those poinsettias is a white leaf that I have, I've got some glitter accents from Tonic on to make it look snowy. And I did the same thing with these pine branches. There's a couple of those on here as well. And I just left it chunky because that's how snow would look. And then on these smaller branches here, I used some Rosewater Jewel Drops, again, because it matches this collection so well. And I just tucked those in behind as well. So that's the little flower cluster on the front. And then this is one of the scene pieces that I always struggle to use, but I had this piece left over and it fit the cover perfectly. So I love that little teapot there. And then it does have just a little 1/2 inch spine. And then the back is the gingerbread paper. It is tied closed with some crinkled seam binding. And sorry, I don't have the best angle with the way that I'm filming to get this open real easy. There we go. And inside, on this side here, is another piece of that scene paper. And it's just the upper corner of the scene paper. And then I made a little side pocket here, and I just tucked some cut-aparts in here just to show you guys that that is a pocket. But it is just it's pretty roomy. So I figure if you tore off a sheet of paper, you could tuck it in there, and you know, the cut-aparts are just there for now. And then for the paper, this is one of those little junior legal pads. I believe I got these at Staples in a pack, but I believe Dollar Tree sells them. But this is one of the thicker ones. And I rounded the bottom corners with my Crop-A-Dile. You just go through a few sheets at a time and punch out the corners. I put a strip of pattern paper across the top to tie it in. And the best part about this book is that it is refillable. So there's a belly band across here that the back cover of the notebook can slide behind, so that you can refill it after you use all this paper, because you're always writing lists and writing things down when you're doing all your Christmas planning. So this is my project for today. And it was very quick to come together because I just had to make the cover and put on the papers because I already had all these flowers made. So one day this week or next week, I'm probably going to make some more flowers with a different collection. So I might go through my process for that a little bit more. But there you have it, a quick, about 1.5 hour project, and it'll make a good gift for someone. And that is my different kind of December daily share for today, December 1st. So hopefully you guys will enjoy what I'm doing. If you would like to follow along and maybe give it a try, I really think our mental health and emotional health is so important. And I think taking just a few minutes to do what we are passionate about and what we love, and what we have a lot of money invested in our supplies, actually using those supplies, it's amazing how wonderful it feels and how much it relieves that stress. So won't you join me in taking a little bit of time every day during this hectic month for yourself? And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.